3, 2, 1. What is up, Mind Buzz Universe? Welcome back to another podcast episode of the Mind Buzz. I am your host, GILL, and working the board this evening, this morning, whenever you're listening to this podcast, is a lovely Amber. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
And the Oscar goes to...
To who?
You.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm always acting or what?
Yeah.
I'm acting like a bitch.
You're acting a fool. All up in here.
The Oscars are for actors, right?
They're for movies.
Okay, movies.
Movies, actors.
I don't know. There's the Oscars.
Producers.
There's the Emmys. Emmys are what? For TV?
For music.
No, the Emmys are for TV.
No, the Emmys are for music.
No.
Oh no, Grammy.
The Grammys.
The Grammys are for music.
Yeah. See?
Well, we can look it up and
All right.
pull it up.
Pull it up.
How you been? What's up?
I
feel like we sorry for cutting you off. I feel like we haven't done a
I know
show.
you asked me, then you cut me off.
I feel like we haven't done a show in forever. Doesn't it feel like that?
Did we do one last week?
Yeah, we did one on Monday night.
Oh.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, it feels like a long time. It does feel like a long time, actually.
Doesn't it?
I feel like because I was sick, it felt like it dragged even more.
Yeah.
You know when you're sick and you're just like, I don't want to be sick anymore.
You just got back your hearing the other day, this weekend.
Partially.
Oh, you still?
Yeah, I thought it worked, and then today I was like, I can't hear. Right.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It takes like 2 weeks.
And plus, you have tinnitus too.
I hope so.
I was telling somebody that you had tinnitus, and they just realized that they haven't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my God! Like, how long have you had this thing?"
I mean, it comes and goes.
Oh, okay. So it
But right now, like when I get a really bad cold, it'll like linger, and right now it's lingering from like my left ear.
lingering.
Like when we went to the movies, and you know how it was like quiet.
Yeah.
And all I could hear was like me. I was like, God damn it.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's horrible. But I got my ears checked and they said that they were fine.
Oh, you know what else I heard? It's not an ear thing. It's like a neurological thing. So it's like something going on with your brain.
Oh, great. Thank you. Something else.
Your ears are fine. Your brain, on the other
brain's,
hand. No, but
brain's
it's
rotting from the inside.
It's a neurological.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm really worried.
That's what I heard.
I'm going to give it 1 more week. If it doesn't go away in a week. It's at 2 weeks. ChatGPT told me 2 weeks.
Well, for what it's worth, the person that told me this is also a flat earther. So
God.
it's.
Who are you talking to?
I have
Oh, God.
people.
So he just like dismissed the ringing in his ear the entire time.
No, he said that he's going to the doctor.
Oh,
so,
got it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's really like nothing that they can do. Like once it's like permanent where you just have it all day, there's nothing they can do. Yeah.
That
So
sucks.
I'm hoping mine isn't permanent.
No, you're
But
fine.
it told me to wait 2 weeks after my cold. So I'll let you guys know in 2 weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm good.
You're good? Besides that, how's everything else?
Everything's great.
You're good?
Everything's moving and grooving pretty good.
Book club.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just check it. I'm checking in on
Checking
you.
in on me? I'm doing good.
We gotta.
I'm doing good.
This is why we do the podcast, to check in on you and then to talk to guests.
No, I'm good. Why do you always make it so awkward? I said I'm good.
Okay, great.
I'm good. I don't know what else to say.
I'm good too.
Okay. Oh, you're waiting for me to ask you.
No,
Oh, how are you?
I'm doing good. Doing fine.
Got it. All right, I'm over you asking.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right. You ready to get into today's?
Am I ready to rumble? Yep.
Are you ready to rumble? Can you give me that?
No, I don't know what buttons do what. I just sit back here.
I'm glad we only have 2 buttons.
I know 3 buttons.
Oh, 3 buttons. 3
That's when
buttons.
everybody's like, "Oh, you're such a great producer," and I'm like, I only know 3 buttons, but sure, thank you."
And 2 of them light. No, all 3. All 3 are different colors and they light up.
And they're like labeled.
Let's bring in today's guest. Very funny stand-up comedian. Please give it for Adam Chong.
Gilly Billy.
Ladies
for
and
having me,
gentlemen.
brother.
What's up, man?
Dude, I feel like every podcast, third mic person, the Jamie, you know those dogs that like can like talk to humans with the fucking buttons? It's
That's
like,
me.
feed me. I feel like those are just those guys, they just have 3 buttons they
I'm
go
like
to.
the dog. Have you seen the dog that calls his owner a bitch?
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
That's me right here with the buttons. You're a bitch. You're a bitch.
Just calling everybody a bitch. That's good.
Thanks, Adam.
You're
Thanks
just a
for,
golden retriever.
Thank you for calling me a dog. That's a first. I'm glad though.
What's up, dude? What's going on, man?
Dude, chilling, dude. I'm like, I had like this long run of shows. I did a bunch of local stuff and then went to San Diego to open up for my boy Andre Kim. And had a freaking private party for a bunch of ex-cops on Saturday.
Whoa.
And then Sunday, last night was Chatterbox. So I'm like freaking just like so excited to just not do anything tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tuesdays, I have the option to do nothing or substitute teach in Compton. Nice. So I'm definitely not substitute teaching in Compton tomorrow, dude. Hell nah. Well, what's up with you?
Nothing much, man.
Yeah.
Nothing much. Just reading, writing, doing podcasts.
What you reading right now?
Right now, I'm reading a couple of things. We just stumbled upon a book, like a bookstore used bookstore in Bellflower.
Oh, sick!
And I picked up a few. I have a book on how to be a working actor. I don't plan on being a working actor.
Is the author a working actor?
Probably not.
I didn't get that far. But also, there's a book on writing for television, which is pretty cool because it's a writing book. So
yeah.
The only thing is, it was written in like the 80s.
Oh, okay.
So some of the, I guess, the nuances
She's
in
like,
there are a
use
little bit
slurs
outdated.
for every punchline. That'll get you on fucking network television.
Be as racist as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, dude, I'm so bad at all that sitcom stuff. Like, when was Seinfeld? 90s or 80s?
80s.
80s, right? Okay.
No. Late 80s. It was like 89, 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Peak Seinfeld.
I just started Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Dude, I need to watch that. I want to watch that. Should I watch that or Louis?
Louis is really good, but Louis is like, what, 2 seasons that you can
2
finish?
seasons,
Yeah,
in,
it's
okay,
shorter.
maybe
in
I'll
like
start with that.
2 weeks if you
Really?
want.
Yeah.
The only thing with that, let me know, dude, because the only way that you can, or do you have it? Do you have it?
No,
on
you got to
DVD?
buy it off his website.
Yeah.
Which is dope.
Right.
I mean, I'll give him money.
Yeah.
Better than Netflix. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which was cool because I thought it was going to be on like a major thing.
Like HBO or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen Crashing?
Dude, yeah. And
It's so good.
I was nervous about opening for Andre the second night because the first night it was I just went straight into material and I did the cold, and it wasn't hitting as hard as it was also a Thursday night show. I'm not making too many excuses. There were maybe about 50 people. The room wasn't packed, but I talked to like a buddy, and he was like, "Dude, watch that episode of Crashing where like Pete Holmes has to like open for whoever the hell, and like he has to just riff on the city for 2 minutes, and then after that they freaking love you, and then your bits will just, you know what I mean?" I was just talking shit on like Latinos, like white Latinos, and how they like, that's what happens when you put French fries in your burritos. California burrito and shit. Yeah.
What city was it?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. Yeah, and I was talking shit. What else? Like, there's like biotech people, but there's also like military people, and there's like hippies over there. So I just like riffed on all the neighborhoods. Literally ChatGPTing like, what is this neighborhood known for? Like Ocean Beach, like people that sell crystals outside their van or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hang out over there at all?
Yeah, I was there for one night. I stayed at a shitty Motel 6. It smelled like cigarettes, had fucking stains all over the bed.
Ugh.
Dude, oh my God.
Did you wake up with like cigarette taste in your mouth?
Dude, I'm a mouth breather. I have no chin. I have no nose. I'm such a mouth breather. But I surprisingly, I don't even remember, dude. I went straight across the street to the McDonald's right over there and destroyed a hot and spicy McChicken value meal, dude. It was the road, dude. feel homeless for a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, you feel homeless before the show. I was just at Andre's luxury hotel, just lobby, just like posted up with all my chargers and shit. Everyone thinks I'm freaking homeless, dude. I'm like, shit. Man.
We stayed at I think it was like a motel something too in Arizona. We were just going for literally like not even a whole night. And they made him sign a waiver of like no smoking. So I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, we got a no smoking room.
Yeah, me
And
too.
Fuck that. It was bad. Like, like the next morning, our hair, like I could taste the cigarette.
Yeah.
I literally had to put deodorant on my upper lip to sleep. I swear I had to put deodorant on my upper lip to sleep.
Your upper lip smells like Marlboro Reds.
Because I was just so bad. Like the smell, like I couldn't fall asleep. It
was everything. It was our clothes, our shoes,
God,
all our stuff that we brought in
that
there.
shit gets on you, bro.
Yeah.
That shit gets on you. Yeah.
It's probably just years of like abuse of like smoking, and it's like the walls, the carpet, everything.
Yeah, motel people are like the cockroaches of this earth. Like they'll survive anything, dude. They'll survive an apocalypse. They'll survive their wife leaving you. They'll survive everything.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it too.
They're strong, man. They're strong. I respect them. They wake up in the morning, it smells like cigarettes. They're like, fuck it, dude. It's a beautiful day.
It gets stuck on the wall. I remember one time my aunt, it was a long time ago, that used to be the house, the party house. We used to have everything there, all the funerals, everything like would be her house, and all the adults smoked inside her house.
Oh shit.
But then when she passed away, everybody started like taking stuff to keep in their home, and a lot of people were taking some of the pictures off the wall. Dude, you can clearly see.
No way.
Yeah,
really?
It looked like literal like yellow wallpaper.
Yellow wallpaper. Oh
Yeah.
shoot.
And there was like a white square.
Oh wow.
On
I thought my like rental people were just exaggerating on no smoking inside, but
No,
that's what happens.
it's a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a thing. It gets in the carpet, the wall, everywhere.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm looking for rugs on Facebook Marketplace, and it's like a smoke-free home.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you nerds, dude. Just fucking hit a bowl once in a while.
Like lame.
Yeah.
Well, now you know why. Take it.
Yeah. All right.
I was gonna say, San Diego, Barrio Logan is really cool down there.
Is it a restaurant?
No, it's
like a neighborhood.
It's a neighborhood.
Okay.
It's a neighborhood in
Is it
San
down
Diego.
near Chula Vista, like down south, a little bit?
Yeah, close.
Well, no, it's San Diego because it's like I want to say like a mile away from the baseball stadium. From Petco Stadium.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool if you dig like that like art scene. It's right next to Chicano Park.
Okay, sick.
Which is I don't know, Chicano Park. I don't know. What is it?
Not a lot of hipsters. There's not a lot of people that read, I feel like, in San Diego. And not a lot of performatives, wired headphone fools. It's just a bunch of military bros with like really suntanned
Barrio
necks.
Logan, if you go there, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of like art galleries. It's mostly, it's centered around like Chicano.
Nice.
Right. And then that's where like some of the movements happened. So Chicano Park is one of the places where like the Chicano movement happened and people protested and like all these things. That's why it's kind of known for it. But it's really cool. I mean, we went one night that was like an art night, and all the businesses were open and people were playing music outside. They had art galleries. There was poetry. There was all these things.
Oh, that's
yeah.
sick.
But it's like literally just like
It's
like
like
a
the
strip type
art
of thing.
art district down there of it,
Gotcha.
but just around the Chicano culture and Mexican American culture. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Because there's a
other
lot
than
of
that,
like
I don't know.
Chicano culture in LA. You think of like lowriders and just like oldies soul music, but I don't really know much about like the Chicano community in San Diego, like what their vibe is.
Yeah, it's kind of the same actually.
Oh, okay.
But it's just within like that area, which strikes me because Mexico's like right there.
right.
But then a lot of San Diego is pretty whitewashed and gentrified.
Dude,
and,
yeah,
like,
you see a bunch of like Latinas with like platinum blonde hair with like a military bro on their arm. I'm like, dude, this is what happens when they put fries in the burrito, man. Gentrified ass city,
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like my family live like a border life. So they live in Tijuana.
Oh, nice.
So they have their home in Tijuana. They have their family, everything. But they work and they cross the border daily.
Oh,
So they
got
work
you.
in San Diego, like right in Chula Vista, and then then they cross back home.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, you
Make the USD and then go back home, and that dollar goes so far. That's that's smart.
Yeah, so a lot of them do that. A lot of them now have like the Sentry, the card, like the global entry, so they don't they're not in line for that long. But there's people that are in line daily, like 2-3 hours just to cross.
There's people that walk too. They walk
to get
across.
their teeth fixed and shit. Yeah.
I would.
Oh yeah, from here to there, yeah.
Dude, we don't need healthcare, dude. We got ChatGPT and TJ, bro. We're fine. We're fine.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good here in LA, dude. We're fine.
That's funny.
Did you watch the Oscars at all?
I watched.
Are you into all that?
I kind of am, unfortunately. I do kind of like, I'm trying not to get so celebrity worshipy, I was about to say, like, when you guys were riffing, I was like, if you guys know the difference between Grammys and Oscars, you're a freaking celebrity worshiper. You're an Epstein apologist, dude. You're crazy, But no, I do like, I watched all those movies. Yeah. Like One Battle and then like Sinners and then Marty Supreme. And yeah, I watched all those movies. I didn't watch Hamnet.
I haven't watched that. The only thing that I watched was Sinners and One Battle After Another.
Which one you like better?
I liked One Battle.
Yeah.
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 And then plus two, it's been a while since I've seen Sinners. I watched it in theaters.
Yeah, same.
And I really can't remember the story.
Really?
Yeah.
He was sick that day, and I dragged him to the. Yeah, you were sick.
I don't remember.
That weekend.
Sinners was nice, dude.
Was it?
It was good, bro. I liked it a lot.
So who won exactly? Was it
Best
One
Picture
Battle?
was One Battle, and then Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor.
Okay, that's fair.
And then this white lady won Best Actress for Hamnet.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Yeah.
Did you see that Michael B. Jordan went to
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out?
Yeah, man.
Did he
of
really?
the people, dude. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So apparently, I was reading that. Excuse me. That I guess it's like an old time tradition for a lot of winners to go to In-N-Out, and then they stopped it for like a long time.
You see, like Paul Giamatti in like 2004. Yeah, he just won. That Asian bro from Everything Everywhere All at Once, he won Best Supporting Actor, and then was like In-N-Out. Yeah.
He went to In-N-Out?
So there's an In-N-Out that's like right around the corner from where they do like the.
Where do they do it? In Burbank or something?
I don't know.
Pull it up.
Isn't it on the Hollywood where that mall, that strip mall was, where the Kodak Theater used to be? I
don't
think
know.
that's where it's at.
Probably the West Side.
There's an In-N-Out right there?
I know, right? I
No,
feel like the
somewhere
only
around the
In-N-Out is
corner.
like Hollywood Highland or Burbank.
Yeah.
In LA. Yeah. Since I moved to LA, I'm like, dude,
You know what?
I
I think they do it in Burbank.
in Burbank. Yeah.
I think
okay,
that's
that
where
makes
it's
sense.
at. It's in Burbank.
All those
I think
studios,
the
yeah.
Oscars are the ones that are on Hollywood Boulevard.
Gotcha.
One of those.
Gotcha.
It's crazy to think that we like live 20-25 minutes from these places.
I know,
or
because
even
you guys
closer.
grew up here, right?
Yeah.
You grew up in Paramount. What high school did you go to?
Well, I didn't grow up in Paramount. I grew up in Whittier.
Whittier.
Which
Where
is
girls
like-
are prettier.
Yeah. Where some of them, I don't know. Which is what, 20 minutes away from here?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I grew up
Yeah.
here in Paramount.
Amber grew up here.
Paramount,
I went to
yeah.
Paramount High School.
Okay, got you.
Born and raised.
Got you.
No, I
Oh, wait,
wasn't
you weren't born here.
No. I was born in Huntington Park.
Yeah.
HP.
HP.
The most Mexican city in America, dude.
Yeah. We were just talking about today, went to my aunt's house earlier. And then they were like, oh, yeah, you were born at Mission Hospital, was like the hospital that a lot of like Southeast LA kids that are my age, like 90s, were born in, other than Martin Luther King. Because I think by that point, Martin Luther King had like a really big lawsuit. Because before that, that's where everybody was born, Martin Luther King. And then my aunt's like, oh, yeah, the hospital, I remember. And I'm like, yeah, it's not there anymore. It's a Smart and Final now.
Yeah.
So
Oh
the
my
other
God.
day,
The hospital?
they knocked it down, and then it's a Smart and Final. And the other day, I was like, dang, I was born in the Smart and Final.
Yeah,
like
taking like your kid, like, this is where you're born.
Yeah.
In the cereal
It's
aisle.
in the cereal aisle.
That's where I first laid eyes upon you.
Where are you from, or were we raised?
I was born in LA, but my family was living in Norwalk
Oh, okay.
for a year, and then we moved to Placentia in Orange County. So I've been in Placentia since I was like 18. Yeah, Placentia, dude. Yeah, North Orange County, not really like South Orange County. I don't really claim Irvine, San Clemente vibes at all. Yeah, definitely
Nice.
more like Fullerton, Anaheim. You don't really hear about Placentia too much. It's such a
No.
small town.
You have to like have been there.
Yeah,
or
been
know
there or
something
know
about
somebody.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
From there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you live around here now?
I moved to Echo Park
Okay.
in September.
Nice.
Yeah, but before that, I was in Long Beach for like 3 years.
Nice.
How do you like
Long
Echo
Beach?
Park?
Dude, I like it a lot, dude. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Because I lived in LA for a little bit and I was in Los Feliz and that was just way too white, bro. That was just so like performative, you know? Like all those performative hipsters.
Uh-huh.
It's like 45-year-old dudes wearing like neon pants, like just pushing a baby stroller, but there's a chihuahua inside of it. Like, I'm like, dude, this is lame, dude. I need to go back to where the real people are. I need to go to Long Beach for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. And Echo Park's pretty gentrified, but we live right next to Dodger Stadium. So it's like regular families and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you live like in the... there's a lot of Salvadorians where you live?
I think so.
Yeah,
Hopefully. Are you Salvadoran?
I'm not. No,
Okay, I
no.
was about to say. I'm going to El Salvador in 3 weeks. I'm
Oh,
so
nice.
excited.
Are you really?
Dude, I'm so excited. I went there 3 years ago to surf with my buddies and we're just going to run it. We're running it back. Yeah. I need a
Nice.
vacation, dude. It's nice.
How long are you going to be over there for?
It's like 5 days.
Okay. Oh, that's still pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
Whoa.
Yeah. My buddy has family out there too. So like we'll
I heard it's really nice.
dude, it's nice. Yeah, Bukele, the dictator over there,
Yeah,
dude, he
right.
cleaned it up, bro. And it's beautiful because you see kids like skateboarding and stuff. Like you see just like 20-year-olds just going out and clubbing, and they couldn't do that stuff
No.
like 10 years ago. So it's really beautiful.
It was really bad. We had neighbors where my parents live
Yeah.
now, where I grew up, and they're like a family. They're Salvadorian, but they're a family, and they came as refugees to the U.S. And a lot of like the lady has, I think, 5 siblings, and they didn't take her entire siblings. Like they didn't let them come in as refugees. So one of her sister lives in like Europe, and then the other one's like in like, I don't know, somewhere in Russia or something.
man,
Like
that's so sad.
like they
splitting
all
up the
they all
family like
got
that. That's crazy.
separated.
Wow.
Yeah, but she said it was like really bad. Like it was getting to the point where like the gangs were taking over.
Yeah, yeah.
She said that they remember. It's graphic. I don't know if I could say it. Well,
How
I
long?
don't know if I could say it.
How long ago was this?
I mean, this is before her daughter was born, so like in the 80s, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for sure.
But she says that like they would be in the street, like the gangs, and then like if you were out after a certain time, like they would come and then they would get women, and then they would like,
Oh my god.
Really?
yeah, like
Wow.
in front of people. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm glad no one can see me, but you can swim with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And she's like, I remember someone like literally running like, ah.
Yeah, yeah. Help. Oh my God.
So now it's different because they were able to retire and they were sending money to build a house. And now that it's like nice and everything, they were able to go back to El Salvador, and now they live there and they retired there. And she's like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
How long has Bukele been in whatever? He's
Probably
like the
5.
president there or
Yeah, like
something?
less than 10 years, more than 5 probably.
Do they have, what is it? He's a president
I think he's
or
a president.
Yeah, he's
Yeah?
the president.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's Palestinian.
What?
Yeah, he's like ethnically Palestinian.
really?
Yeah, there's like a lot of Palestinians in El Salvador randomly.
That's
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, he's like ethnically Palestinian.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Well,
Very
his story like.
So he's not even
changed,
Salvadorian?
huh? No, he is,
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think he was born there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
but
He was
he's
born
like from, I guess.
there. Yeah, his parents
Palestinian.
are from Palestine. Yeah.
Mm. Hmm.
I wonder what people think of him now.
Yeah, because he went really extreme and he like sided
Oh,
along
now?
with Trump and stuff like that. Well, dude, like even if you get like if you have a nug of bud, he'll like ship you to the Epcot or whatever, the maximum security prison, and you're just chilling with a bunch of MS-13 fools for like the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're in there for like life.
Yeah, just like making clothes with them.
Like he's like no nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
he's like So that's why I'm like dictator,
Yeah.
but also like for the people that don't smoke weed, they're living
Yeah.
good, I guess.
But even like when I went to travel to other countries that are kind of ran by, because I went to Cuba. I went to Cuba in 2018. No, 2019 I went.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, they were like, nobody here owns guns, so you're fine.
Mhm.
Nobody here really owns like a pocket knife or anything. So,
Interesting.
it's like, so you're good. And you're a tourist. They're like, no one will touch tourists.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like, you're condemned to death if you do something to a tourist.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. I'm kind of safe. I felt safe, but you still feel like something. could
Yeah.
How long were they
happen.
open? They weren't open for that long.
No, they
Right?
probably maybe like a year, and then they
So
reclosed
they
it.
had all these rules in place even before they opened it, or
Cuba was
It was
close to the
something-
U.S. for years, like a lot of years.
Like how long?
Like over maybe 25, 30 years. The only way that you, as an American, you could go into Cuba was if you had a nationality, like a passport with another country. So like I had some family members that had gone and they had their Mexican passport and they love Mexicans. So they let Mexicans go in.
Why do they love Mexicans?
I don't know. I don't know, because we had like a couple of like tour guides, like people that guided us in there.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you guys speak Spanish?" And we're like, "Yeah." And when we're like, "We're Mexican," he's like, "No way." He's like, "We get so they used to bootleg, like they used to do some kind of wiring. Someone would go to Mexico and then come, and then they would bring this like huge hard drive, and it was full of novelas,
cool.
Mexican like TV shows and all these things.
Nice.
So a lot of them see it or they watch that, like, and they're not supposed to be watching it because they should only be watching what is being televised.
Yeah.
But obviously they're doing it, contraband. Yeah. So he'd be like, "Oh, my wish is to like own like a Mexican hat and then like a tejana."
Yeah, yeah.
And then he would tell us like phrases that they would do like in the novelas, like the narcos. And he'd be like, "Oh man," he's like, "I think about it every day." He's like, "I've never met a Mexican." He was so excited to meet us. And I remember one of the days he came to pick us up and he was in a Bel Air. It was like a 55 Bel Air. And he comes and then he's like, "Beep, beep, beep." And then he turns up the radio and he has like Vicente Fernandez blasting. And he was so excited. Dude. And I'm like, sick. He's like, "No," he's like, "All the Cubans love Mexicans." He's like, "Mexico really helped us." And blah, blah, blah. So I'm like,
"It's la raza Cubano, man."
So I was like, all right. So the whole time I was like, "Oh, I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mexico." I wouldn't say from the U.S. because they don't like us. And now they don't like us even more.
Oh, I bet.
For sure.
Yeah.
And other countries too.
A lot of countries. Anytime I travel, I don't say I'm American.
You say you're Mexican?
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, what are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, Mexican."
Yeah. When I was in like Europe and say I'm American, it's just immediately Trump talk, and I'm like,
"Are you serious?"
I don't give a shit, man. Yeah, it's immediately Trump talk. Immediately, they were like a reality show for all those fools. They love us.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And our media just runs the world. Everyone's watches Oscars and stuff like that.
Somebody in Dubai asked me, he's like, "So is everybody fat?" He literally asked me, "Is everybody fat?" And I was like, and I'm all fat. I'm like,
no. Dude, American stereotypes are hilarious, dude. Just fat and just like racist and,
backpacks for some reason.
Yeah.
We all have we wear a backpack for some reason.
School shooter thing or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the way they see us is like you said, like a reality show or just like this like comedy show that's happening. That's kind of sad, huh?
Yeah, we're all trying it's good for us. We're we're in comedy, so we can we have a lot of shit to talk about.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. What country were you in, or what did you visit in Europe?
I quit my nonprofit job that I was at for a year and a half that I got right after college. I hated it. I was making like $17 an hour. It was like grueling work because there was only like 2 full-time employees there. It was for a good cause. It was like Korean American Coalition. It was like for my people. I was like, thought I was going to freaking become like the mayor of LA after,
Hell yeah,
be like, yeah, he worked in nonprofit and then he became a lobbyist and then like that's what I thought I was going to be. But then I hated it, dude. I hated being in an office all day, bro. But so then I went to Europe and visited my sister. She was like studying abroad in Germany, and I went to like 15 cities, like 10 different countries for like 2 months. Yeah, it was really fun. Did the Eurail thing, took the train everywhere.
No way,
it was really fun, bro. Yeah, that was 2 months, like a month and a half into comedy. So I quit my job, started stand up for a month and a half, and then went to Europe for 2 months, and then COVID happened. Yeah, and then I started like doing parking lot mics and shit. That's why this mic's legendary, dude. This is like
How was that, dude? How was doing stand up? Because I started stand up after the pandemic. After the pandemic,
dude. It was all like red pill fools. Like there was this place called I forget, but it was in like West LA. This guy named something Getty did it, and it was just a bunch of like red pilled white comics in like Culver City in a backyard, and everyone's just like smoking weed and just like getting wasted, because everyone's like been so pent up in the pandemic. But there was also like Gino Riccardi's like park mic in Hillcrest Park in Fullerton, and then he'd do it like parking lot mics, and then Yeah, dude. There was a lot of just parking. I was just in parking lots and parks for so long. I felt like I was in high school, which was cool. You know, I was like, I understand this.
I seen like pictures in alleys, like people would do mics in the alleys.
Yeah, Chaos.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Chaos was open during that time, and then everyone.
Oh, in the alley in the.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you do any Zoom ones? I had seen people doing like comedy on Zoom.
Dude, I think I did one Zoom one and I blocked it from my memory. Like if you're like a smart one-liner, you know, amazing joke stretcher, full, great, you know what I mean? But then also you can't really perform on a Zoom mic.
Yeah.
You're all at home in your socks.
Yeah, you're
like,
in your underwear, like talking about the pandemic and shit.
Yeah, that must be hard.
Yeah.
I
that
had
must
seen
be strange.
during the pandemic, somebody did a show and they were charging like $40
Oh yeah,
to see it and just on Zoom. You don't remember? I sent it to you.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
People were hungry for anything, dude. That's why TikTok's so like lit right now. Or it's still lit because people just needed entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pandemic feels like a fever dream sometimes.
Yeah, it was nice. Those
It was
stimmy
cool
checks.
though. Yeah.
It was nice.
It was nice. Those stimmy checks got me my apartment in Los Feliz, dude.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Wasted all that money, but you know, got me out of the house.
And you were taking a break before then, right?
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't do comedy in Europe. You know, I was only a month and a half in. I wasn't gonna like DM like the Berlin Comedy Club people and be like, hey, no. I probably could have, you know,
Right.
but I just wanted to hang out.
They would have put you up.
I just want to hang out. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'd have been cool.
What got you into comedy?
I didn't want to do anything else. You know, everything else is just lame and boring. And I was like class clown, and I was like, and I did like improv and sketch comedy in college. I went to like a really hippie, like small liberal arts college where like a lot of people like did like arts were cool. Like if you had a DJ show, you were cool. If you were in theater and stuff like that, you're cool. So I was like, okay, like I'll do improv and sketch. I had a buddy, Elliot, that was like, dude, you should do this. And then I made both teams the first audition. That's like a big deal, I guess. And they're like, oh, you're so good. You know, I was like, okay. Yeah. And then just did improv shows every Friday night and stuff. Did sketch shows like one time per semester. It was fun, dude. A lot of those guys still do comedy too.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of those guys, yeah. Like Allie Lawrence, my co-sketch leader, she's like killing it in New York. And then Molly McLean, she's out here in LA too. She's like a year younger than me. She's from Portland. Yeah, I just did improv and sketch comedy with those guys for like 4 years. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Any nuances from sketch and improv to take to stand up? Like what are those?
I think
that you've
improv
seen?
helped me with crowd work.
Yeah.
Just thinking on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sketch, my biggest insecurity in life is I never written a sketch that made the sketch show. And I was like the captain of the sketch team. So I was like such a bad writer. I'm still like learning how to write, you know what I mean? I'm like better now, but you know, like writing a sketch and just like sitting down and just like writing, you know, like I just like it's something that I've had to work on for the past few years. Yeah.
Do you do that for stand up?
Like sitting down and writing and stuff like yeah. I'll like have an idea and like set it down, put it on my notes app, and then like maybe like when I have some time, just like go to a coffee shop and just like see what all the bullshit I have and just try to expand.
Are you the type of person that needs to like be in like a coffee shop to write, or can you just do it anywhere?
I feel like it helps me when I feel like people are watching me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this guy's just at a coffee shop, not doing shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know, I gotta
prove myself.
I gotta do work. You know? Yeah. But then if I'm home alone, I'm just gonna be like scrolling Instagram or something like that. You know? Yeah. So easily distracted, bro.
It's TikTok, dude.
Dude, it's TikTok, dude. I gotta get my screen time down, bro. What's your screen time at?
I don't know. You can check it, right?
Dude, mine's at like 6-7 hours. It's bad, bro. It's bad.
How do you check it?
It sends you.
Oh, right.
It sends you a report, a weekly report. Every
Social,
Sunday.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Utilities, 41 minutes. Productivity and finance, 33 minutes.
Oh, you're good, bro. You're like at 3.5 hours.
Yeah. But that's for the week, and we're on Monday.
No, this is for today.
Oh, that's good. Dude.
Oh, today.
That's good.
Yeah, this is today.
2 hours.
Yeah. I'm trying to, honestly, dude, I'm trying to be off my phone
Reading
as much
helps.
as possible.
Reading helps.
It does, and then it doesn't. Because sometimes that's why I have to get something that's why I'm reading like 3 different books right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get
You're
kind
a
of
psychopath if you read one book all the way through.
I feel that is, but I mean, I like that's why I like audiobooks.
Dude,
Audiobooks
yeah.
are sick,
I listened to right when I moved to LA, I saw that you posted about the Jimmy Carr book.
Oh, okay.
And then I listened to the audiobook just like biking around Elysian Park.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It gave me a lot of like, yeah, it's just nice to hear from
Jimmy Carr's book is so good because it's not just
every comic should listen to it.
it's not just him talking about just comedy, but it's like more
His
like,
life.
it's like positive. Yeah. It's like very positive the way he talks about it.
Yeah. Like what are you thinking about right now? Like what's one positive thing that he like talked about?
I can't remember.
It was so positive.
It was so positive that was what is it called? Laughter and dude, it's been such a long time.
That. Yeah. But one thing I got from it was just like he's a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
He was sober the whole time, you know? And that's what made me want to like be sober for a while, you know? For like 2 months or whatever. For a while, 2 months.
He gave me the courage to become sober.
Yeah, he did. Because he was
2
like,
months is 2 months.
2 months is 2 months.
Oh, that's what it's called. Before and laughter.
Before and laughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did stand up the entire time sober?
I think so. Yeah. He was like,
shit.
yeah. Like until he like, I think like 24 to 34. I don't think he like drank at all or anything like that.
Dang,
Crazy,
that's cool.
dude. Respect. His whole thing was like, I'm going to suffer today so I don't suffer tomorrow. Like I'm going to suffer, like grind so hard right now. So like when I'm 35 and 40 or 50 or whatever, you know, I'm like, I don't regret where my career's at right now. And that kind of hit me hard. I was like, oh shit, I got to work hard right now so I don't become a sad old man.
It's like that with anything though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To just grind out whatever you're learning, whatever you're doing now, so that way you can sow the fruits of your loins
the
or something like that.
Labor.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Your loins is like something else.
Yeah.
But I think our generation is like, I'm lumping you in with our generation.
Yeah.
But you're probably on the younger side of ours.
No.
But I feel like we're somewhere in the middle with like, I feel the generation before us, maybe like our parents, that was the thing, right? You just work, put your head down, or at least my parents, put your head down, work, and then you enjoy your life
After. Yeah,
you
no,
know, when your
hell
kids
no.
are gone, like
Yeah.
not gone, but you know, have left when your kids have died out.
Empty
No,
nest. Yeah.
No,
when
like
your
when you-
kids die in a car crash, that's when you can be happy.
in an accidental car crash. No, when they're they left your house and
Yeah,
everything, and
yeah.
then once you retire, that's when you. And I'm like, fuck no.
I know,
Like,
I know. And I don't know, do you think phones did something that to us? Like we got so much instant gratification as like children that like we need to have at least a little bit of instant gratification during our 20s and 30s.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's something about our generation. I mean, we've had this conversation several times where I feel like there's days where I wake up and I'm like, when am I going to be an adult? Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel
Yeah.
like I am a full adult.
Yeah.
Like, we pay
Yeah.
rent, we pay our car, we have groceries, like
Yeah.
everything that entails you being an adult, we do. But I don't feel like an adult.
Yeah, I think it's when the kids and the white picket fence come. Like you own a home and have kids.
Think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess our perception of an adult
It's just
is
our parents.
that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Depending on where and how you were raised, I guess,
Yeah.
right? So your perception of an adult is pretty much the people that raised you. So if you lived like your parents or try to live like your parents, then whatever
that's
their success is your that's how you gauge what your success and what your version of an adult is.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
true.
Yeah, I totally
Right?
agree. Yeah.
Well, I'm not having the kids, so maybe the white picket fence.
Respect. Respect. You guys can adopt a little El Salvadorian kid. Dude.
No,
A
we're
Salvadorian
good.
kid.
I'm good.
We're like,
Make
we
them
don't
all
want to.
Filipino.
We don't want to adopt. We don't want to have. We don't want nothing.
No, dude, more power to you, dude. Dual income couples, happiest people on earth, I feel like.
Yeah,
I think
For
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Travel and stuff.
yeah. Like there's days that I'm just like, what do I have to worry about today? And
See-
I'm like, nothing.
That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Maybe that's when you feel like an adult. When you're just, you're free from all the bullshit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I still think of like, oh shit, I'd said this example plenty of times, but that's when I realized when I was like, oh, I can buy cereal now.
Yeah.
And I can eat it at whatever fucking time I
Yeah,
want. Like, I was like, oh, I'm an adult. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. That's when it hit me. But other than that, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean I have to make my own doctor's appointments?
Oh my God.
That's when I'm like,
I gotta wash my own fork.
Yeah. Yeah.
This sucks. I gotta buy toilet paper.
Yep.
I think that was the first time when I first bought toilet paper for myself, and I was like, damn, this sucks. Like I have to
Spend $15.
Yeah, I have to make sure that I have this like for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You think about that, dude. You have to buy toilet paper for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
unless you get a bidet.
That is true. You get all Japanesed out and you start bideting all
That's
the time.
why I've been.
Wait, hold on, wait.
A bidet.
So if we get a bidet, you're not gonna. We won't get paper. We won't get toilet paper.
No, I mean you will, but I mean think about how much toilet paper are you actually going to consume with a bidet?
Yeah.
You're only using.
How about this? What if we just get?
Hold on, you're only using toilet paper with the bidet because you don't have full confidence in the bidet just yet.
What if we have like a his and her like little rag?
Ew.
You get one side, she gets
Like,
the other.
like a washcloth.
You use my side.
Use my side.
No, thank you.
No?
No, I clean the toilet. I know what that would look like.
Oh my God, dude.
Decorations?
No thanks. I'm good.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, you still need toilet paper.
Yeah, to blow your nose, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you're an adult, when you buy Kleenex
tissue.
instead of
Oh,
freaking toilet
yeah.
paper, dude.
You're
you have
right.
that income to buy different types of paper. Holy
That's true.
shit, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
true.
Yeah, I'm still using freaking paper towels as paper plates. You know, you make a sandwich, you're not getting a freaking plate out.
No.
You just put it on some
You just
paper
put it on
towels.
paper towel.
Yeah, easy.
Sometimes I just throw it on the table.
I hate when he gets in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
that's
and
cool. You
just
just like,
dogs
wipe
it.
it off after or something. You just have breadcrumbs there for 7 days.
No,
Respect.
not in my house.
respect. Yeah, that's manly, dude. You just slap a white bread on the table and you're
Yeah,
just
right
fucking right there.
PB&J, a little, peanut butter on the table. Just wipe it down a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
just
fine.
go like that. Yeah,
It's fine.
That's easy.
how you do it.
I don't like it.
Why? What's wrong with that?
You know what's wrong with
I
that.
know.
I clean my counters.
That's
every
why
day.
That's why you haven't grocered any
bread.
peanut butter or bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Because
I
you don't
see.
know how to act. And so you can use a plate. You get your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Keeping the man in
Privileges.
the
You know what I do like? I do like making sandwiches on top of those blocks of wood,
Like a cutting board.
like a cutting board.
blocks of wood. That's
a
also a
cutting
table.
board.
Yeah, I'm a cutting board guy too. I was like really into like dieting and not eating delicious foods like a year ago, and I would just put like steak and like eggs on a cutting board and just like I got like manosphered a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, I put some blueberries and honeys on that bitch, dude, and just fucking go to town.
You were
Yeah.
pure protein.
That was pure protein vibes. My shits were gnarly, but I did
Whoa.
get a little skinny. Yeah,
You did.
I got a little skinnier. Yeah, I got a little skinnier.
Did you do any like weightlifting? Anything like that?
Yeah, I was like a big runner,
Mm-hmm.
but now, I was running when I was like 240, you know, and I skateboarded during the pandemic and destroyed my ankle. One time, I literally cried at my high school parking lot because I tried to ollie over a speed bump. my ankle just blew up. So now I have like plantar fasciitis and shit like that. I'm all fucked up, you know. So now I'm like biking and I surf at least like twice a week, and then weightlift. Yeah,
You can get plantar fasciitis from an injury.
I got it from jogging uphill. I felt like a tendon like snap, dude. It was like the second week of the NFL season. I was with like Buster and Mario. We were running uphill, and I just felt like,
Oh my god!
Isn't it the worst pain? It's
dude,
like
it hurts
shooting
so bad,
like needles.
dude.
Like
oh my god. Yeah, I just turned 30 like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, my body is just. I have a free stretch appointment tomorrow at Stretch Med in Glendale. Let's see how to learn how to stretch.
Once you
and
hit
stuff.
30, your body is not the same.
Dude, I know.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm
5 years into 30 and sheesh.
my lower back is shot.
Is that how you felt when you turned 30?
I mean, I've been dealing with like lower back stuff because I've been like, I've been an active guy, but I've held so much like extra weight around me, So, it was just like so much pain. I didn't have any core strength at all, and I was like surfing for 5 years, so like all the weight just went to my like lower.
Oh,
back.
you've been surfing for a long time.
Yeah, like 5-6 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
It's fun, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. It feels like you're a kid again, Just like wind on your, when you're like riding bike down a hill with your friends.
Oh, dude, it's
kind of
fun.
like that. Yeah.
That's so fun.
So fun. Yeah. So fun.
It's like so fun.
I know. It's like going to the doctor, surfing, ChatGPT, freaking,
Go to the doctor.
freaking TJ. We don't need healthcare in America, dude. We're good.
You're like,
We're
that's good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have to get up like really early to surf?
Yeah. The waves are in California are better in the morning because the winds shift. Like when the wind is going towards the ocean, that's when the waves are super like groomed and like flat and like silky clean, like a pond, like a lake, like super still. And then the wind shifts. The wind starts coming from the water to the land. That's when the fucking water gets all bumpy and stuff, and you don't want to do that. Yeah, I sound like a freaking weatherman out here.
There's a lot of science behind that.
Yeah,
But
And Tuesday's weather is going to be...
yeah, I know. Literally, I literally
our
have
waves
this
here
app.
are not they're big, right? But they're not like
No,
ginormous.
nowhere near like Hawaii and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine those.
Yeah, that's why they say like Hawaiians say like, oh, it's 2 feet Hawaiian, but it's literally like 6 feet tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like bigger than this room. But like Hawaiians over there are just like so used to big waves. They're like, oh, that's like 2 feet. I'm like, no, it's not, dude. I'm from California. I'm a puss.
You're like, hell no.
Hell no.
What's the biggest wave you've caught so far?
Like a 6 foot wave.
6
something.
foot?
Yeah, 6 foot wave. Yeah.
Is it on a scale of 1 to 10? How like difficult is learning how to surf?
I say like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
If you skateboarded a lot when you're a kid like me, maybe feel like a 6 or 7. But it's hard, bro. Like balancing and stuff like that. It takes everyone like. It took me at least like 3 months of going like all the time to like stand up, Yeah, and that's just like riding the white water. Yeah, not even like
Not even
face
like
of
a
the
wave or
yeah,
anything.
Not even the wave. Yeah, yeah. Viet just stood up for the first time, and he was like last week. Yeah, it was sick seeing him like catch a wave that like and he's been going for like, maybe like once or twice a week for a year. Yeah.
Do you do anything else physical besides surfing?
I like biking. I got like a little Japanese road bike that I'll like, try to
Japanese
do, like,
road bike?
Yeah, like a little
What is
like
that?
Facebook Marketplace for like $160. Little
What is
skinny
it?
tires.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, little skinny
Like
tires.
a street bike?
Yeah, like a street bike. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll sneak into the LAPD Academy gym, dude. Because my dad was a cop. He's like, yeah, just go walk in. It's fine.
Go walk in.
Yeah, because the door's always open. Yeah, and I
Okay.
live right there. The LAPD Academy is right next to
Yeah.
Dodger Stadium, so I'll just like go in there. Just like hopefully no cops listen to this, dude, because I love that gym, dude. Fuck.
Do they still do the car shows there at the?
I don't know. Like
LAPD?
on the hills or at the academy.
I think they used to do it on the hill.
I could see that because there's a bunch of like drifting marks around there, and a bunch of people just post up and like smoke and like,
'Cause we
look
used
at the
to-
skyline.
well, we used to
even
go-
if there's a like police academy right there.
yeah, they don't give
Yeah?
a shit, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, the car shows we used to go. My dad used to have a muscle car, so it was like sponsored by the police academy
Oh, cool.
and all that. So
Nice.
that it was curated by them. So I don't know about like other cars, but
Yeah.
it was cool.
Yeah. My friend just DJ'd like a soul event up there. It was just a bunch of oldies.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
like soldies, like the new genre that's happening now, or is it like older bands?
old school soul music. Yeah, Stray Cat Soul Club.
Okay.
Shout out my boy Big Sunday Matt. Dude, he's cool.
What kind of music do you like, dude?
Dude, I like funk music, like disco.
Do you really?
Yeah, like when that Alyssa Liu like skated to Donna Summers. You like that Donna Summers stuff. Yeah, I
okay.
like that, like Bee Gees and just like
Oh, shit,
yeah,
okay.
like that kind of stuff.
Old school.
Yeah, old school stuff. Yeah. Also, I got into like a big Jim Croce thing like past year because I like camping and like back country stuff. So like sad folk country music too. Sometimes. I had a
Really?
phase with that.
So
I
you
always
can
have
cry
phases.
too?
I had
Yeah.
phases. When I was a kid, I was just like ASAP Rocky, like Kendrick Lamar and stuff. Yeah, but most consistently, it's like disco, like funk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting into like some 70s vibes
Yeah,
lately
yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
We're getting older, dude, and groovier. I know you hit me with the groovy today. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, I've been saying that for years, dude.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Dude,
I think I'm moving decades because for a very long time I was like super into like 60s music.
Really?
Yeah, like
Bob Dylan or something? Like
Bob Dylan, like the R&B oldies, like
nice,
rock and roll oldies, like of course like psychedelic rock from the 60s, 70s. But yeah, I'm like moving towards like the funkadelic stuff from the 70s.
Dude, yeah. Just like cocaine, New York, Brooklyn.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
cocaine LA stuff.
Cocaine, yep. I'll send you my playlist. You'll like it.
Send it, dude.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Yeah, I'm always looking for new music.
Yeah, like the music gets you off the phone.
Yes.
Yeah, and like stop listening to podcasts and stuff like that. Like I need to listen to more music, like more often.
What I did, I think I was going through like a weird thing like a couple of weeks ago. It was like a Sunday afternoon. Amber wasn't there. I was alone in the parking lot. I mean, the parking lot. I was alone in the apartment.
When
I don't know.
Amber's there, you're just in the parking lot.
Yeah, just walking around.
Doesn't feel like home without her.
When are you coming home?
Yeah.
No, I was in the apartment. It was a nice day, dude, and I don't know, man. I was just going through it like mentally, and I was like, man, I'm feeling like shit, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to music. I'm gonna put my phone away. I put on electric orchestra on, and I listened. I found one of their songs, and I listened to the full album.
Dude.
I was like, hey Alexa, play this album and full blast, and I just laid there on my bed and listened to the whole album. And dude,
sober
45 minutes sober.
Let's
dude.
go.
Sober 45 minutes later, dude, I felt so much better just from listening to music. And after that album was done, it went to some other songs. I was like, no, I think I feel a lot better now.
Man, I gotta listen to that album.
Yeah,
you gotta show that.
Let me tell you what it is. But dude, I felt so much better, dude.
Yeah, dude. It does change your mood a lot, for sure. It does change your mood a bunch. That's why that happy disco stuff just definitely is like my go-to all the time. Yeah.
And then you're like,
yeah, before a show and stuff like that. Yeah.
Here it is. It's electric. So it's Electric Light Orchestra, A New World record.
Oh, I think shoot. Let me see the songs on it. There's like one song I feel like I know.
Oh, dude, Tightrope is sick too.
Oh, that album cover.
Oh, dude, Telephone Line? Telephone Line.
Really?
This one.
This is like OG Daft Punk vibes, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of. Hell yeah. I'll listen to that on the way home. Oh, yeah. It's like a classic, like, I feel like this is the end of a Tarantino movie.
Yeah. Dude, so this came on a like a playlist, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I looked at it, I was like, I gotta listen to their whole album. And that's the album that I listened to. It made me feel so much better.
Dude, the best songs are like, there's like an arc to it, like they're telling a story. It's like slow in the beginning, and then, those are the best songs.
I feel like the art of like a concept album is not there anymore. Like who's out here doing concept, unless because I don't really listen to like new music as much. Maybe I'm out of turn. Maybe I'm wrong for saying that.
No Pink Pantheress in your playlist,
right? But I feel like it is. I don't know. Do you listen to anything like new? Do they have concept albums now?
Honestly, I don't listen to a lot of stuff new. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'll hear a song on TikTok and I'll blast that for a little bit. I want to stateside. I want to what they want. Yeah, that song goes pretty hard.
Like imagine that, but a full concept album. On that.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it kind of sucks. Like, there's no concept albums and for musicians, and now there's no more. They're just putting out singles, like how we're just putting out clips. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
I noticed that I used to listen to music before, like a lot more, and now if I'm doing anything, I put like YouTube on.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
it's YouTube,
I like let TikTok go, and I'm like, looking. But I've lost like my love for music.
Yeah,
listening to
me
music. 'Cause
too.
I used to do everything with music.
Yeah.
I used to carry this little radio I had, and I used to put it in the restroom because we didn't have, you know. And then I'd take it out, and then I'd get ready with music, and then in the morning music, and now I hardly listen to anything. Whatever I listen to is whenever we're in the car, and that's
pretty
about
much
it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that sucks.
I know.
But then again, I don't listen to anything new either. There isn't anyone that I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Maybe we're getting old.
Harry Styles?
No Harry Styles.
No, what the heck?
No, I don't know. Who else is new?
I don't know.
What do we even know? Cardi B?
Cardi B.
Cardi B. I like Cardi B.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Cardi B as a person or an artist,
Yeah.
but I can't tell you, oh, I've listened to an entire album or I listened to everything that came out. Like, no.
Nah, yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
What the heck?
You're a wrestling guy, dude. I love it.
He came out with a diss album.
Oh,
What the heck?
He did.
Respect.
He
Who
did.
diss?
He Hulk Hogan.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that. He's racist as hell. I diss him all day, dude. Hell
He
yeah.
wasn't even. They weren't even like wrestling together. I think Hulk Hogan was doing his thing in WCW. Are you familiar with
Not
wrestling?
Too much,
No.
no.
Well, okay. Let me give you the synopsis of it.
Yeah. The storytelling's amazing. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hulk Hogan was doing his thing in WCW, right? And then Macho Man was, I think he like retired. Vince McMahon from WWF made him retire. He went to WCW, didn't make it in WCW, so he left. And yeah, he blamed Hulk Hogan for a lot of like the reasons why like he didn't make it.
Because Hogan like stole his spotlight and
Pretty
the
much.
league didn't need him anymore.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So he made a song?
He made a whole album. He made a concept album, dude.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
That's like an older rapper like Kanye just like dissing like Playboy Cardi or something because he took his spot or whatever. That's funny. That's cool.
Who was the guy that did that song Thrift Shop? What is it? Thrift Shop?
I'm gonna talk them.
Yeah.
Macklemore.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he won the Oscar or the Grammy or whatever over Kendrick, and everyone got all pissed and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was like rapper or something, right? R&B or something.
No, it was
like
album
that.
of the year.
Album of the year, yeah.
It was album of the year. It was between both of them. And then I think Macklemore, I just watched a video on this the other day. Macklemore texted, what was the other guy's name?
Oh, Kendrick. Yeah. It's like, you got snubbed.
Yeah, he was like, you got robbed. You should have won. You know, I feel bad or whatever, right? Along the lines of that. And he tweeted it.
Yeah. To show the world that he's a simp for Kendrick. Yeah. Yeah.
And then after that was it, dude. His albums that he did after that kind of just
Sucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if like the music industry is gonna change anytime soon. I feel like it's been dominated by
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the best background music for your reel of you cutting an onion is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I think it's cool when they bring back songs, right? That sometimes like that they use, but then I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like the kids are probably not gonna take time to look up, that singer or whatever. Yeah. And I'm like,
like that grunge chick from the 90s. What song was it?
She was from Four Non-Blondes.
Four Non-Blondes.
Yeah. She did that one, and then the one right now that's when they're like, Dad, who were you in the 90s? Remember? Iris, Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh yeah, Google Dolls. Iris. Yep.
See, but that's as far as they're gonna go. They're just gonna know TikTok length.
Yep.
What did my cousin tell me the other day? She was like, "You're talking TikTok again?"
You're
Because
talking
everything now, I'm like, "Oh, on TikTok. Oh, on TikTok."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
you're
might
going
turn
like
it
this.
into."
She's like, "You're talking TikTok."
No, I don't. I don't go that far.
That's crazy.
But even now, like before I used to be like, oh, I read an article that said this, and now I'm inclined to want to say I read an article, but I didn't read an article. I saw it on fucking TikTok, and I feel dumb being like.
Even what I
saw
said
a
earlier,
TikTok
I
video.
feel dumb saying I seen a video.
Yeah.
I seen a video and talked. The other day I actually read. I didn't finish it. I should have finished it. I read an interview with Drew Carey and Playboy magazine. Oh, that was the coolest thing ever, man. I think it was the coolest thing ever. He talked about like some really deep, vulnerable stuff. I was like, dude, this is like in a magazine forever, and you're talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Now it's just podcast episodes.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
As we're on it.
As we're on. I wonder if Drew
podcast,
Carey
yeah.
had. Do you have you seen Drew Carey stand up battle?
Jim Carrey?
Drew Carey.
Drew Carey. No, I haven't.
No?
I
It's
haven't.
fun.
Yeah.
He has some really fun stuff.
Yeah.
His did you watch any sitcoms as growing up?
Like freaking Family Matters and like George Lopez and Full House. Yeah, that kind of shit. Yeah.
Do you remember George Lopez doing any of his like stand-up jokes, making them like
into like sitcom episodes?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Or at least like some dialogue in there?
I could feel like it's pretty much just like a long stand-up set, like a season of his television show. I can see that. Yeah, but I remember him talking about having like a mean mom and like Benny was so mean in that show. Yeah.
So Drew Carey did a couple like I watched a few of his episodes like in the earlier seasons, and he did some of his stand-up jokes as dialogue as he was talking to like his people, and I thought
in
that
the
was
Drew Carey show.
In the Drew Carey show,
Sure.
and I thought that was like the coolest thing.
Yeah. Dude, I just remember like I used to like when I first started doing stand-up, when like trying to learn how to write, I would be like, oh, think of my life as a sitcom. And like turn like one of those sitcom episodes into a bit, and like when like a stand-up set would just be like one long episode of your life or whatever like that. That's how like I would think about it. That's interesting. I'm gonna think about that again.
Yeah. Norm Macdonald's sitcom that was cool. The Norm Macdonald show.
There was a lot of comedians.
Yeah, there was tons in the 90s.
That's when you know that you made it.
When you got a sitcom, right?
You have a sitcom.
You banged it out in a couple years in clubs, and then you got a special, or you got the Tonight Show.
Tonight Show, yeah.
Tonight Show, and then you had a special, and then you got a sitcom.
Yeah, and then you tour, and then you're good for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because who had a sitcom? Jamie Foxx had a sitcom.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx show.
Roseanne.
George
Lopez. Seinfeld, Larry David.
That's right. The
Maybe
guy
even
from
Fred
Frasier.
Frasier? Oh, I forgot. What's his name?
But he was a comedian too, right?
I never watched Frasier. That's like the
I didn't
Seattle
watch
one,
it, but
right?
I knew which one it was.
Probably.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, everyone's had a sitcom at least. I feel like, or at least.
Oh,
like
Home
the
Improvement,
2000s.
right? Tim Allen.
Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Tim Allen's stand-up.
He's still at the Laugh Factory all the time. I see his face all the time at the Laugh Factory.
I have you seen him? I want to go see him.
Yeah, I'd go see him.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
The first time I seen his stand up on, I think it was Ronnie Dangerfield. Oh, Dangerfield's his show. I seen it on YouTube, and his whole act was him being like Tim on Home Improvement.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the voice, the situations that he did in his stand up, it was all Home Improvement.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like comics aren't as creative. You know, you got one thing and you're just going to freaking ride that one thing forever,
Right.
you know? Yeah. Yeah.
It was strange to see, and I was like, oh, okay. After I seen that, I was like, okay, I'm going to watch a couple of different sitcoms and see if
if you see the similarities.
That's a similarity.
Now there's not that many sitcoms, huh? They're like series
Yeah.
or like reality show.
Yeah. I watched I Love LA.
I watched it too.
Mm-mm.
Dude, yeah. That's like a sitcom. Yeah.
I love LA.
She was getting they were getting hate from that show, right?
For sure. Yeah. It's cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
then
is it?
They were saying that
It's Rachel Sennett. She's like the new Jewish it girl of Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. She was like an NYU student. She did stand up. Dude, she dated Stavros when he was like 30 and she was like 19 and like went to NYU. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, she has lore for sure. Yeah.
So she's part of the show. Well, she's the main character, right? That's
yeah,
her?
she's the main character.
She's the main character, but she produced the show, I think, too, and has some to do with the writing.
Showrunner,
What is it called? I Love LA.
I Love LA.
yeah.
But they're
It's a bunch about hipsters,
yeah.
performatives,
But what they're saying
TikTokers.
is that like, why would someone that's not even from LA
right about
a
LA.
show
yeah,
about
yeah,
LA.
Yeah. It's about LA transplants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nowhere near. There's not a single Mexican character, and I love LA, which is the most fucking
Vile.
yeah. The only
Disrespect.
I know, seriously. The only Korean representation is when like the one chick wore a Wii Spa shirt in the show for like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, okay.
And then the girl, the friend, the one that's crazier,
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
with the
yeah.
curly hair.
Yeah, huh?
Did you hear about the controversy with her?
Yeah, she's like Latina fishing or
So
something.
they were, they gave her a part. They gave her a part in a movie where she was gonna be the main character and she was gonna play a Latina character, and she's not even Latina.
She's like Jewish. She's Jewish too. Yeah, yeah.
So people were like, "What the fuck? There's all these Latina."
Let me see her. I want to see her.
Actress.
I want to see if she looks a little
probably seen her.
remotely.
She was in Marty
Latina.
Supreme. She was Rachel in Marty Supreme.
Isn't she like a nepo baby too? She's someone's
she's
daughter,
a nepo
right?
baby. Yeah, yeah. There's like in high school she dated Jaden Smith. She was like all famous in high school too because of her. She had rich parents.
This one.
Oh, okay.
I watched it.
Okay, she looks familiar.
Well, this is the girl that they were
Latina fishing. She's for sure Latina fishing with
Yeah.
fake tan, curly hair.
So you see her, the one right here on the left.
Oh, you were watching this the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Low key, it's kind of addicting because it's just like, I don't know.
The episodes are short.
They're short.
And they're easy to not easy to digest because the whole time I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But you kind of watch it because you hate it so much.
Exactly. You see these people on the street all the time. You see these people on your phones all the time. So you're like, okay, this is what they're
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Randy Newman's I Love LA.
I know, that's their theme song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, the Dodger song. Yeah.
Randy Newman is the shit, dude. He's actually coming back for to do the score for Toy Story 5.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool. Man, there's another Toy Story?
Yeah.
Remember, did you see those clips of Tarantino saying, like, they should have never made a Toy Story 4. That was the most perfect trilogy of all time. And he's just all complaining how they're making more Toy Stories.
Well, now they're making another one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I guess the theme behind it, it's not a mystery. They showed it. But it's the electronics against the actual toys.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wow.
So it's like the iPads.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
The iPad's going to come to life?
No,
Oh,
it
that's
is. The
cool.
iPad is like the villain in the movie.
Oh.
Because
Wow,
the kids
that's
aren't playing with
awesome.
toys anymore. They're playing with
Oh,
electronics.
you know what? Run it back. I
Yeah.
like that, dude. Let's fuck up the robots.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
those ChatGPT fucks, dude.
So that's what like what do you call it? Like the synopsis or
Yeah,
the theme
yeah.
of it is electronics versus toys.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'm-
not bad.
I'm behind that. I'll watch that.
I'm behind that. The
Yeah.
first time I heard about Randy Newman, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a classic. It's going to be
Yeah,
another
so they're
classic.
banking like good money on it. That people are gonna.
Dude, Woody and Buzz just get animated into a Roblox video game and they're just fighting people inside Roblox. That's going to be crazy.
I'm excited to see it though. I don't know
Hell
if it
yeah.
comes out this year or next year, but it's coming out soon. Because I mean, they already have trailers for it.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. All right, I'll watch that trailer.
So that's what that's about.
I'm also excited about Scary Movie 6.
I haven't gotten into the scary movies. No,
What?
I know, bro. I know. I've never.
Really?
I've probably watched it on cable like halfway through, but I never watched like Scary Movie
Were-
3 or anything like that.
Were you raised like? Did your parents monitor what you watched?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, I was a Disney Channel, like Nickelodeon, Cartoon
That's
Network.
because that's
kid.
how
I
I
think,
was.
I think
like-
we were all were.
Yeah, yeah.
But my parents didn't let me watch. Like I wasn't allowed to ever watch Simpsons or like South Park, anything like that.
yeah,
So
actually,
now as an
my
adult-
parents kind of were like, "Yeah, stay away from."
So
that
now
shit.
I'm like, he tells me, he's like, you didn't watch this? I'm like, I've never watched it.
I
And he's like,
know.
I was watching it when I was like 8. I'm
Yeah.
like, no. there's
those
no
are the
way.
kids with those are the adults with a good sense of humor when they're watching Family Guy at like 7 years old eating dinner. That's good. That's good sense.
What
My
did
cousins are like that.
That's right here, buddy. He's his face. He's like, what did you tell your mom? That one movie?
Huh?
Why do you have that face?
I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh my God. Who
What?
raised me?
Who raised you? Somebody.
Well, it was Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, it was like the first time I guess I understood what a clitoris
Smoking
was.
wee.
Yeah.
Wee.
You know the part where he's like, "I'm the click commander."
No, I don't remember that.
I'm the commander
It's
of
been
the
so
clit.
long. Really? I'm the commander of the
I
clit.
knew that whole scene, like from beginning to end, and I was like repeating it in front of my mother, and she didn't know. Like she was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And in the movie, he's like telling the other guy to say it with him.
Yeah.
So me, I'm like. Not like 9, 10, 11. Or
No
like,
way, Jay and Silent Bob when you're 9, dude.
yeah, and I was
Yes.
telling my mom. I was telling my mom. I was like, "Oh, say it with me."
Say it with me, Mom. We're commanders of the clit. Your mom's like,
And then my aunt, dude. Yeah, then my aunt. Well, because I don't know. My mom was saying it with me, and then my aunt was right there. She was like, "Lorraine, what are you saying?" And she was like, "I don't know. He's telling me to say it."
Yeah.
And my aunt goes, she's just like, "Yeah, you know what a clit is?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's part of the woman's vagina."
Your mom knew too?
No.
Oh, no, your aunt had to tell
my
her. Yeah,
aunt had to
that's
tell my
so
mom,
funny,
and
dude.
I got super in trouble. She was like, "You're not gonna watch that movie." But dude, I grew up on that movie. I grew up on the Latin Kings of comedy, bro.
Dude, hell yeah. Respect.
I just got it the other day, and I totally forgot we didn't have a DVD player.
Oh, you don't have an old PS4 or anything?
No, I gave it away.
Who is it? George Lopez, Paul Rodriguez.
Alex Raimundo, Cheech Marine. He's hosting it. Cheech Marine is hosting it, and then Joey Medina.
Dude, you know Cheech Marine's daughter is married to Danny McBride?
Really?
Dude, isn't that weird? Isn't that crazy?
Wait, I gotta see this.
Isn't that crazy? Danny McBride met it's Cheech's daughter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah,
That is weird.
Little half Mexican hick kids. I love Danny McBride, dude.
Dude,
those are the sitcoms. Those are actually good sitcoms nowadays. Yeah. I just watched all of his stuff, like Vice Principals and like Righteous Gemstones. Like that. He's funny, bro.
I have to get into. You know what? I just got a book on. What's his name? God damn it! It's gonna come to me. He directed 40-Year-Old Virgin. Help me out here.
Oh, Judd Apatow?
Yes,
Yeah.
I just got like a book on
All his interviews?
I got that one.
Yeah. Sick in the Head.
I have that one, but I also I haven't finished it yet. I have that one, and then also I got his like picture book of like he has like photos and like collections.
He was a little nerd, dude.
Yeah,
like at 16 years old, he was like just like
The reason why is because he wrote a letter. So Steve Martin has a book, Born Standing Up.
Yeah, I love that book.
He talks about Judd writing him like when he was like 12 years old.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Judd Apatow wrote
way.
Steve Martin.
I gotta go back and read that part. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he again, Judd talks about him writing Steve Martin in his book.
That's cool.
But
Dude, that's the only book I cried at the end. Steve Martin's book. He's like when he like impresses his dad. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
he did it. I was like, I want to do that one day.
What does your family think of you doing stand up?
Dude, my dad was at the cop party on Saturday. That was like the first time I
he
saw me do
was?
stand up in like
Really?
3 years. I was like,
cool.
So I got home from San Diego at like 4 a.m. and like literally woke up the next day and had to go to like this broad daylight cop party in some fool's backyard. Had to bring my own PA system and stuff like that. It was not good set for me. I mean, it was all right, decent, but you know, you want your parents to come out to like Brea Improv or like the store or stuff, you know, keep the facade alive that you're, you know, doing good. But no, they're very supportive. They're cool about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're cool about it.
That's good, dude.
Yeah, my mom's the best. Yeah, my dad, he's chill about it. Yeah.
That's cool. I think that's the best, right? When your parents are just happy for you and
Yeah. But then it's also like, oh, they're happy for you, so they're like, oh, you have your approval, so you have nothing, you know, holding you back. So like, why aren't you successful yet? I kind of get that vibe, you know.
Okay.
Sometimes.
You get that vibe, or you think they give off that vibe?
You know, they're pretty good about it, but I do hear my jabs. My dad's like, oh, you're going to Carlsbad? How much you making? I don't know, dude. I'm just freaking like doing
nothing.
The playground show, you know? Like, yeah. Playground SD. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, $20. Like, I don't know.
Gas, travel.
Yeah, literally.
Actually,
Dude, this weekend was the most
$40.
I ever made in comedy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like $300 for the private party show and just like $100 from.
Oh, nice, dude.
From like hosting at American Comedy Co.
Yeah.
nights. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's like $400. I'm like, I fucking made it. Dude. I'm getting a fucking jacuzzi right now. Fuck.
You're all looking at everything you can.
I
spend
know,
on.
right? I'm on Depop buying jorts. I'm like, it's hot, dude. I deserve some shorts. You know?
You're upgrading your underwear drawer.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need these socks anymore.
You're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I have this like perception of like, I know how much sometimes comedians get paid,
Mhm.
but then I'm like, oh no, like yeah, they're getting paid. Like, who cares if it's fucking $20? Like, I don't know. I guess I see it. I see how much joy it brings him. That to me, it doesn't. Like, if he gets paid, amazing, and if he doesn't, then I'm just like, who cares?
It's like it's like you'll get paid later on. You know, get paid hundreds and thousands of millions of dollars for all the stuff that we didn't get paid for.
It's
Yeah.
like what we were talking about earlier about like grinding and taking the hits now, so that way in the future you can actually
Win the lottery, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Live large. Yeah. I'm still banking on that. You know, hopefully, you know, down the line.
I was gonna ask you that. So is that like your what's like the best case scenario for you that you want to happen or that will happen? Right? We should say will.
I'm content on just touring. If I can tour just like comedy clubs, like freaking the Funny Bone in Utah and, you know, Baltimore, whatever, you know, that's perfect. But, you know, would love to be really successful at stand-up, get bored of it, and just like start like writing movies or something like that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun too. Yeah. As long as I'm doing it with my friends. As long as you can just kick it with friends and, you know, go up with friends, then I feel like that's the dream. That's the dream. Because it's lonely, you know. I was like away from Mario and Via for like 4 days. And I'm like, oh man, I miss my buddies. Yeah.
But do you find it that it's easier that your friends are doing like the same thing that you are?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Because you can talk about like life stuff, you know, like family stuff, relationship stuff, and, you know, juggling all those things while you're trying to, you know, get the stand-up shit going. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier. I always say like my first 3-4 years of comedy was just such a waste of time because I was just like drinking, like treating it like a party, just like a big fat hang. But also I was like, one of the first things I wanted to do when getting into comedy was like find a crew, find a family. And those 3-4 years definitely helped me find like a family, you know.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I'm like definitely like I have a good life, you know. I'll like go surf with Ken on and Mario and Via in the morning, and then go to work and hate myself for 5 hours, and then, you know, go out at night and go see Mike's and go to Mike's and see a bunch of friends, you know. So like, yeah, stand-up could be so lonely. That's why I feel bad sometimes for like those wifos from like Ohio and like they have like no crew or anything like that, you know.
The white fools from Ohio.
Yeah, they just come here, they're all sad and lonely and shit like that. Like, oh, I hate LA.
Well,
Like,
that's
oh, you
why
don't have friends,
why
bro.
people hate like when they're like, oh, LA is such a, you know, dark place. LA is this, and it's like, no, it's because you don't have community. And
Yeah, exactly.
you come out
exactly.
here, and I get it. Like I guess can appreciate. I don't know if that's the word, but I guess I can see that they come out here with, you know, like a goal, and they grind and they do that, and maybe there isn't time to make friends or whatever it is, but that's the lonely part, is that you don't have community. You're not, you know, doing anything other than what you set your mind to do. But sometimes it's like, it's nice to talk to other people that, you know, maybe aren't doing exactly what you're doing, getting other perspectives, other things like that. But that's what I always think when people are like, I hate LA. LA is so dark. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, when they meet people, they're like not really trying to make friends. They're just trying to see what they can get out from them.
Right.
You know? Yeah. That's those are the lonely fools.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I agree. But I feel like you always do need some kind of support at some point.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, even if they're not like other comics, like I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Amber, I like to think that I have more musician friends than I do stand-up friends. Like, don't get me
friends,
wrong,
yeah.
there's acquaintances. Like, I know people within the community, but I guess I know more musicians than comics, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking about that right now.
I'm
Because even
still talking to all my high school, college friends and stuff
Yeah.
all the time too. Yeah.
I'm his comedy friend. That doesn't do comedy.
You guys are a duo.
Yeah, my friend that's a youth pastor.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
have
really
some friends that are just do like the wackiest things.
Really?
Not that being a pastor is wacky or anything.
It is a little wacky.
It's pretty wacky.
Is it really?
Want to hang out with fucking 13-year-olds all day about Bible shit? Like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Dude, one time, this really funny comic named Daniel Lee, I saw him at an open mic, and he went up to me. He's like, oh, do you know Adam Chong? I don't know why I said my cousin's last name. Like, sorry, Robin. But I was like, he's like, yeah, I was their youth pastor. And then literally I went up and just started riffing about how you better have not flirted with my cousin when she was a minor. I was just talking shit to him. I was like, you creep, youth pastors are all creeps. You know? Yeah, it was fun though. He likes me. It was fun.
That could have been me, man. That could have been me.
Yeah.
You could have been a creep.
No, not a creep. I could have been a pastor. I think that's why I love stand-up so much.
Yeah, I grew up in mega church too vibes, like
Yeah?
Korean mega church. Yeah, I get the sexy guy with the acoustic guitar. and
Yeah,
he does a
dude.
freaking,
Really?
Yeah, passage after. Yeah, I grew up in all that shit. Yeah.
Did you do any like performance stuff
In
like for the church?
No, because I was coming from Placentia,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh, he's Mexican.
Really?
Like he's not from Irvine. He's Mexican. Like they hated me, you know. So I was just like, oh, fuck Koreans, dude.
So
Koreans
you
are
weren't like
fucking
Korean
uppity."
enough?
No, I wasn't like Korean enough.
Oh.
I don't speak Korean or anything like that. But all those Irvine Koreans, you know, they all fucking just rave and just do Molly and just they're super Asian, play League of Legends and you know just do performative Asian shit. And I was,
Whoa.
Performative Asian
I was never
shit.
into that vibe. Yeah, I
Really?
was just skating and now I surf.
So
and-
you were more Mexican.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely kicked it more with Mexicans in high school. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. My first Korean friend that I made that I wasn't forced to, you know, because all my Korean friends, our moms were best friends. Like my boy Wesley, he's like in the army in North Carolina. My boy Andrew, he's like a lawyer in Berkeley. Like those guys are my only Korean friends. But now I met this fool Andre from New York and I'm like, oh, cool. It's kind of nice meeting a Korean that, you know, yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, the only other Asian in my life is Viet, and he's Asian. You know,
Yeah,
he's
Asian
straight out of
Asian.
Vietnam, dude. He's straight out of Vietnam.
I love when I see his stories and he posts his parents and they're hugging the little
Yeah,
dog.
the
and they're
little
like,
dog, and he's all freaking pissed because he got replaced, dude.
That's what he
Literally.
told us, remember? He was
Yeah.
telling us.
Yeah, that dog lives a better life than
Yeah.
he did when he was in Vietnam, dude.
I was like,
It's
dang,
hilarious.
yeah. Your dog living better.
Your dog's living better. It's so funny.
That's funny. But one question, because I wanted to go back. So you were talking about Korean, the mega church, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grow up in a religion. I didn't grow up going to church at
Yeah.
all. I don't know anything. What did I tell you yesterday? I was like, I don't even know how to pray. But
Yeah.
is there like a big difference between like regular? You were Christian? Are they Christian?
Christian, yeah. It was like a Baptist Korean church. Yeah.
So are they very different
Whoa.
from like white Christian type of?
Honestly, they kind of took the white like example and turned it just Korean because you know how Christianity got to Korea was like the U.S. you know just had put a bunch of missionaries over there, and now half the country's like Christian, and like all the Korean Americans are pretty much Christian because they're American, you know. And I just think a lot of Christians are religious because or a lot of Koreans are religious because it's like a place of community.
Got
You know, that's like the only place where you can like kick it with other Koreans. You know, it's just at church, as a Korean church. Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah.
All right, that was it.
But yeah, it was pretty super wise. Like, my God is an awesome God. It was like all that bullshit, you know, up top.
Did they have like
offering basket.
dance teams and choir? And did they have like a lot of programs like that for?
They had Korean school, and I quit Korean school because the ladies would just like pull my ear, and I hated it.
Oh my
I
god!
would just fuck around at first grade. That's why I don't learn Korean, because of that freaking teacher, dude. She was abusive, dude. So I'm like,
PTSD.
yeah, I was like,
learning
I want to go
Korean.
home and skate with Ricky and Jason. Like, I want to fucking get out of freaking Irvine, dude.
That is funny. I know.
How often did you go to church?
Yeah, every Sunday.
Every
Yeah.
Sunday.
My parents still are in church.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my dad's like an elder now. He like runs the church with like a bunch of other old Korean
Whoa.
fools.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's because he's retired and needs something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs something, which is good. He's helping the old people.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, I'm happy for him. He's like helping other people.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you help other people, your life feels more fulfilled and stuff. Which is, that's true. You know?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I think there's people that need to continue to help their community and be,
Yeah.
feel like they're contributing to something. So I think it's like, that's why I don't like, again, I'm not religious, and I don't care to be religious, but I think that sometimes I see people that are, and I think like, oh, that's nice. Like they have community, they have people that they see every week that they strive to do something for. Like I think in that aspect of like religion, I think it's nice, but everything else that comes,
it makes them. I feel like it makes them complacent though. Like you're like just that mindset of like, oh, God's got me. I'm gonna drive home drunk right now. God's got me. I'm chilling. You know.
Yeah. Yes, and you don't give yourself as much credit as you
for what
should.
you do.
I think
Exactly,
that's my
God led me here. You know?
right. It's like have some,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you had a vision. You
did
sold it through. Yeah,
I think it's like that with a lot of things that happens that you're giving credit to
something else.
And you're not giving yourself the.
Yeah, everything is God. God made this happen.
Yeah,
All my luck it's not luck, it's God. It's
God,
this,
yeah.
it's that, yeah.
But when something bad happens, who is it?
It's the devil.
I know, right? The devil.
But it's never them. That's true. I never
religious
thought of
made me feel real guilty about everything. Like I'm still getting over that, like guilty about like just, like having a drink or, like, I don't know. Even like when I was a kid, like cussing and stuff like that. That's why like when I went to college, I was like, I'm gonna do everything that the devil loves or whatever, I just like got all that pent up like good boy energy out.
You're like, so I'm really not gonna get striked.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
This is my hot take, and it's probably gonna ruffle some feathers, but I feel like religion sometimes exists for people that need guidelines and guidance on how to be a good person or how to live some
Their
type
parents
of
didn't
good
give it to
life.
them. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what religion. I mean, you go on Sundays, they talk to you, they tell you how to be a good neighbor, a good this, a good that, and it's like, why do you need someone to tell you?
Yeah, isn't that common sense?
Yeah,
yeah.
But I don't
totally
know.
agree.
But I don't know.
Some people it's not, unfortunately, which is kind of sad.
And I think that's why, like, from like Catholicism, because like me being Mexican, they're more Catholic than they are Christian.
Yeah.
But again, from the only thing that I know is like maybe like few family members that went, and to me, I was just like, you're doing coke on Saturday. And
I know, right?
Getting fucked up, and then on Sunday you're just like, oh, how many Hail Marys to fucking forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you'd see like the dude that's doing the acoustic guitar at church, and then like the night before he's just doing fucking a bunch of
he has a fucking coke nail.
Yeah, literally.
Strumming his
talking to, like, a
guitar.
bunch of young chicks. I'm
So
like,
to
dude,
me,
you're
I was
weird.
just like, oh, yeah. But again, it wasn't something that was part of my family. So, but I still have this like kind of guilt. What you talk about, like not guilt, but this like,
I'm supposed to be a good boy.
is somebody out there? Is something out there? Really looking at me?
Yeah, karma.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Did you grow up religious?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christian. I think it was like fundamental Christian, maybe. Some sort of denomination.
Was it in Whittier, your church?
Yeah. There was a couple. My grandpa, he had a Victory Outreach.
Oh, okay.
So my grandpa was a pastor. Victory Outreach is it's a church. It's a branded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like
church.
an East Side church or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
My grandpa and grandma were pastors for a lot of years.
Damn.
My uncle, my only uncle, he's still a pastor.
Wow.
One of my aunts is still very involved in the church, and her kids are.
Are you pretty religious still?
Me, no.
Do you still pray though?
No.
No, you don't pray anymore.
No, I know
Dude,
how to.
When shit hits the fan, dude.
Yeah.
I'll send
Dude,
a
you know what?
Sometimes I do too. I'm like,
Dude,
God.
yeah, because
I'm
that
so
was
sorry.
the only coping
Right.
mechanism I learned as a child.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think from that point, if anything, like I start freaking out and I start doing that, I'm just like, you're a punk.
Really?
You're
Yeah.
I feel some kind of weird like guilt in that point, because it's not like I go against religion. It's just like I know two different sides of it. Like growing up in a church and knowing how, just knowing the ins and outs of religion, how it changes like a person's psyche once they're in it for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Being, growing up in it, and then also to just learning the different like arguments against it, because the only time you don't really learn any arguments against religion when you're like at church. You don't.
They're never going to talk about that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But once I started listening to this podcast, it's called Atheist Experience.
Oh, okay.
And I started listening to like arguments against it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
At first, it was just like, you know what? It's not really my thing anymore, right? But when I started listening to the arguments and just the thought on theology, it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense. I mean, it's I'm not too involved in it, but
yeah,
everyone's
got a point.
Yeah,
everyone's got a point. Yeah.
Right. But my point was, I had some pretty gnarly stuff happen being very young, and I'm just like, there can't be any God.
Yeah. I am thinking about something too. What happened to like not even my family, but like a friend's family. I'm just like, that happened, and they go to church all the time. Like this,
right? Just like in general, right? Just in general, if there's this all-knowing person that has the choice to make peace and to fill everybody with love, and that's not the case. Like, why not?
Yeah,
why not? I mean?
Yeah. Why make us suffer so much, dude?
And I found that out so very young. Very young, and for a lot of years I was confused.
Oh, because your family is
because growing up in that type of environment, and then having that realization so early, and then for a very long time, I was very confused about just religion in general. And then plus too, it's like all my family are pretty religious. We never really talked about it that much. I mean, me and my cousins will we won't debate, but we'll have like a conversations. We'll have grown up, like just recently, like a few years ago, we went camping at my cousin. He's like at least like 10 years old. He's like 10 years older than I am. And we started talking about what do we start talking about? We started talking about just like evolution. But I don't, for some reason we were talking about evolution. Yeah, exactly. Because we were camping, we were just talking, and I think it was like about the time that what's that podcaster that I guess his wife is like a porn star, and he makes his wife like do like a porn with some guy. Oh,
the bald guy, Adam 22.
Yes. Yeah. So it was around that time, and we were talking about it. He was like, I don't get this. Why a man would do this, right?
Yeah.
And we were having this conversation, and I told him, I was like that, and then also too, like I wasn't apologizing for him, but I was saying, I was like, it's in a man's I was going deep, dude. I was telling him that,
Shroomed
like
out GILL next to the campfire. Hell yeah.
No, I was telling him, I was like, dude, so when we were a tribe, like a millennia ago, when humans were tribes, we used to take care of like
each other,
and nobody was like wifed up. Everybody all had sex with each other. So it's like it's built. There's this like weird strand.
You went that far?
I know.
Yeah.
Our origins are just like a poly sex cult, dude. Hell yeah.
That's how it was.
No, I'm not saying it's...
What book? What Sapiens?
Yeah,
There we go.
Oh, really?
I was just reading.
Sapiens was really? They said that? There was no marriage?
No, we were what is it?
We're just poly as fuck?
It was a poly, and then we turned into a
monogamous culture.
Monogamous
Is that because of capitalism? Why? What happened?
It
happened
pretty much,
like later on.
Because the religious shit
Yes,
happened. Yeah.
exactly.
Gotcha.
So I had just been fresh reading Sapiens, and I was, going through all that with them, and he was just like, yeah, but Genesis, and like we're going through like the Bible and stuff, and I was going through my argument of it, and I was just like,
he's super religious.
Yeah. So we're just having that conversation. So a lot of stuff like that comes up, like and it's fine for me. I like having those conversations, especially with somebody that's, you know, very close to me, my cousin. And it was, honestly, it was like a really good conversation to have. Yeah. And plus I like doing, you know, stuff like this and going that deep. Going deep,
especially with someone you love, you know, and for
exactly.
Respect.
Yeah. And
older cousin. Right.
And it was, overall, it was pretty cool.
I can't because I want to fight.
No,
I just stay away.
Hate fighting. I'm such a people pleaser. I hate confrontation.
But it's just not you're. I know he's never going to change his mind. I think that's what it is. I think I know that there's no winning. Yeah, there's no losing. It's just I'm sharing some information that I've learned along the way, living my life, and he's reciprocating back with the same thing. So,
but that's
fine.
That's where it's nice, right? Where you can, I guess, agree to disagree or whatever you want to call it. But I feel like, and this is just coming from my experience of not being religious and also being around a lot of Latinos that were, like I've said it here on the podcast like multiple times. I used to lie about like first communions and all that shit because my friends were doing it, and then they'd be like, "Oh, when's your first communion?" And I'd be like, "Oh, in 2 months, but it's gonna be in Mexico." It was like I didn't even know, like, you know, I didn't know how to do any of that. But a lot of times, I would get like by my friends' moms, or you know, we'd go to a party and they'd be like, "Oh, do you go to church?" And I was like, fuck. Like,
church used to be so big.
Yeah. And it was one of those Jesus questions
with the popular girls.
Yeah, it was one of those questions that I hated like asking, like, oh, where does your family go to church? Oh, where do you? And I'd be like, and then after a while I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like this is who I am, and if I didn't grow up then in
it's
religion,
not your
then
fault.
it's not. But then it would be like, oh, well, do you know that, you know, you can go to hell, and do you know, and I'd be like, fuck you.
Were the other kids used to tell you that?
No, like the parents, the moms, or like people in our family. Like when I had my quinceañera and we didn't do a church, some of like my distant relatives they were like, how, like she's not gonna, you know, be blessed by, and we're like, what the fuck? Like we've never been religious. What are you talking about? Like, so to me, that's the part that bothers me, is that I can, me as a person, like if you tell me you're religious, I'm just gonna be like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna fight you on it or make you feel bad for it. And I always got the other way where it was like, it was so horrible that I wasn't religious. And I was like, oh, that's not fair. So I guess something like that is nice if you can agree to disagree, but I can't. I'm just like angry about it. Like, fuck you.
I'd love to have a conversation because my cousins are super religious too. And I'd love to have a conversation about all that stuff.
And then it went really crazy when I started talking about mushroom and the sacred mushroom and the cross. It went super crazy.
When like on that one fool, like Moses like saw like the bush go on fire.
Yeah, the acacia bush.
On mushrooms or something.
Well, yeah, because the traditionally the acacia tree has dimethyltryptamine in it, which is DMT.
No way.
When it was burning,
he was on DMT.
Moses inhaled it, and that's where the So
psychedelics has been in our history forever, dude.
Oh yeah,
for sure,
100%.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Hell
dude.
Yeah. Love
so
that feeling.
yeah, we gotta talk about that on the next one. John M. Allegro, The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross.
Let's do it. Part 2.
It's a book on how the Bible could and may have been misinterpreted.
Just like a big acid trip or something. Yeah, okay.
Trip journal.
Trip journal. Whoa, crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I believe it, dude. I believe it. Yeah.
Adam, thanks for coming out and doing the pod, dude.
My guy.
Appreciate it, dude.
You,
tell us where we can find you and what you got coming up, brother.
Just Adam T. Chong, the Instagram. Yeah, just keep posting over there, keep doing stuff. And I don't know, my next show, Papusas and Punchlines on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
That'll be fun. Yeah, 6:30, 9:45 show. Great Latino crowd, dude.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that show. Fucking love it. Love Papusas and Punchlines.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Are you still like posting daily? right now?
No, it's been 2 weeks. So I posted every day February, and I only posted like twice last week, and like I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm thinking how I want to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Because these posts are still like getting love right now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's freaking crazy. But you know, I just gotta stop, you know, not be scared and just press post. You know?
Sometimes that's all you need to do, dude.
That's literally all. Yeah, that's literally it. Yeah, look what you made just by fucking posting.
Yeah. And that was. How many were you doing a day? Were you doing like one a day?
Just one a day for a month. 28 days, the shortest month of the year.
First, I was doing one. I was like, okay, all right, this is cool. But at that time, we weren't doing the podcast. We weren't producing anything. So it was just clipping old show, and we did that for a year.
Nice. Yeah.
And we went from one clip to like, I think max, I started doing like 6 clips a day.
What?
For
how long?
On 3 different platforms.
Yeah. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah. And for a while.
That's a full-time job, dude.
Yeah. I wasn't working. I was just doing stand-up.
Yeah.
I did some like social media work for restaurants and stuff, but other than that, it was just this.
It's like juggling the day job and just your health, and then also stand-up and posting. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah.
But all your stuff you do alone, right? You do alone,
mostly,
and it's all your original content too. So even in that, it's tough to do, dude.
Yeah. But I feel like what they like more is just like the stupid Gen Z quick stuff, you know. So they just like rant in the car for 20 seconds, post it, you know, and then that's it. You know, that's it.
That's what it is, dude. Go check him out, Adam Chong.
Woo.
Thank you, Gil. Thank you, Amber.